Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that Tom, I'm doing this, folks. I'm not going to lie. This particular item was originally just for me to eat without doing a review. But it turns out I have a little extra space in my SIM or my SD cards. I figure, fuck it, let's just get in another review. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I can't do like a proper like Don the Dragon Wilson kick, but I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for today, folks? Well, I already alluded to it because it's my Don the Dragon Wilson shirt. Which I love Don the Dragon Wilson. Super badass dude. But who's Don the Dragon Wilson, if you don't know? So Don the Dragon Wilson, a professional full contact and probably most notably kickboxer. Made his career really throughout the 80s and the 90s. I think he might even gone a little bit into the 2000s and stuff. I know he's getting up there in years, but he's flat out said like he's not entirely outside the realm of doing a final fight. Guy is an absolute monster, just super badass. Guy was an 11-time kickboxing champion. Like, he literally holds the Guinness World Record for having the most amount of kickboxing championships. Dude was just amazing. Had a really cool defensive style, had this, like, signature sidekick that just would fuck people up. I don't know, dude, just super cool guy. I got into his stuff through watching his films, because he also does, like, B-list movies and stuff like that, and I like martial arts films, so. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, this particular item was originally just going to be me to eat off camera, because I'm allowed to eat off camera, goddammit. But I went over there, I reviewed a couple things from this particular establishment. It's a place called China House, and it's a local Chinese restaurant that I've been known to order from, and I typically really like their stuff. I got through reviewing their sesame beef and their teriyaki chickens. You can go watch those reviews if you're interested. And this particular item is always a go-to favorite of mine. So, what is it, folks? It happens to be, boom, it's a big old thing of rice. But not just any rice, this is their ham-fried rice. I didn't say pork, I said ham. And by the way, all of these reviews are going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist just highlighting local places. So, but yes, like a lot of Chinese food places and stuff, they'll have like a signature rice dish, something that you don't usually see from other locations. And I reviewed some jalapeno fried rice, or Mexican fried rice, I'm sorry, from New China. Go watch that review. This is their ham fried rice, and I've always loved it. So let's open it up. And they do offer pork fried rice too, but there's a difference. So let's get that. Ooh, yeah. It's been a while since I've had this. I don't eat out nearly as much as I used to, especially during like the COVID days and stuff. But it looks like this. We'll do it. Oh no. Ha 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 ha. Let's go ahead. Let's eat us some pork fried rice. Ham fried rice. You get these nice big chunks of ham. Oh, it's so good. The funny thing is, it actually costs less than the barbecue pork fried rice, which I like barbecue pork fried rice too. Love it, actually. But you don't typically get ham fried rice. So, there's that element of like, okay, well, I can't get this anywhere else. It's literally, out of the three main places that I go to between Hunan Palace, New China, and China House, they're the only place that has ham fried rice. And it has like, it's kind of hard to describe, but then that's what I'm here to do. But it has like this like kind of saltiness to it, It's a little bit, it's just different than the pork fried rice, and I really like the way it works. I like the big meaty chunks you get of it. And Nice and tender, nice and easy to eat. Get some of the actual rice itself. Yeah. The rice is really nice. It's a good fried rice. Like, that is one of the things that I've always really liked about China House. They have some very solid fried rice. And it tastes good. It is good. It's going to be super duper filling. That's for damn sure. And then periodically you just get these nice salty, meaty chunks of ham. And it's like an explosion of flavor. Like, I can't begin to tell you, like, because again, the barbecue pork fried rice, that I would say is, at least around me, that's a fairly common thing, right? So I like that they have this little spin on it. It's nothing crazy or anything like that, but it's just different enough to, again, just add a little personality, add in a little bit, something that just gives them a dish that makes them a little bit different. While at the same time, still having really nice fried rice that is cooked very well. And I have to give them credit, too, for the generosity of the ham. Because almost every bite that I'm getting, maybe not every bite, but almost every bite, I'm getting one of those ham chunks. So they're not skimping on it, which I like. Oh, but even the rice, just like I said, has a nice fried rice taste to it. Oh, it's good. I'm not going to say I haven't had better fried rice. Okay? Because, like, I've had fried rice from, some mildly swanky places and stuff like that. It is one of those things, like, you can sort of get a little bit of a difference when you taste it. Although, to be fair, I've been to swanky places and the rice sucked, so it's always hit or miss. But one of the staples. That's not their fault, that's my fault. I should have gone over there and gotten the staple better. No, man, that's really fucking tasty. It's been a little while since I've ordered from China House, just because I don't order out as much as I used to for a while, especially during COVID. Like, I ordered out all the damn time. And so, going back to it, it's probably been like over a year since I've ordered from there. This was the dish where I was the most like, it needs to still be that good. It needs to be as good as I remember. And thankfully it is. It's really good. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I have to go with yes, and yes, albeit with certain caveats. Because here's the thing, folks. I really like this dish. I think it's fantastic. It hits on some personal level for me, where, again, it's like, it's similar, but it's different enough, and I really like the flavor that it brings out. It's really tasty. So much so, you might know where I'm going with this if you watch the channel, but there's going to be a little bit of a spin on it. I'm calling this one the business. And folks, if you don't know what that means, when I refer to something as the business, that means that it's basically kind of a perfect item. Like, it's just, you can tweak it a little bit, you can do a little bit here or there, but structurally, it's just damn near perfect. And here's where the twist comes in. This is one where I'm calling it the business specifically for me. Because it is one of those things where it's like, again, have I had better rice? Yeah, I've had better rice, but it's good rice. It's tasty. I like it. The thing that really does go over there and put it over the edge for me is that ham aspect. I just really like the way that works. But I also understand, like, that's not going to be for everybody, So it's one of those things where it's like, I'm still calling it the business because I would eat this for days and be perfectly happy. But, again, you obviously have lots of different types of fried rice and stuff like that. And I feel like if the ham isn't to your liking, the rice itself is good, but again, maybe not quite to the extent of the business that I would normally give it. But for me, I'm calling it the business. Like, I couldn't not, because I like it that much. So if I'm recommending it, I am still recommending it, but again, there is the caveat of I love it a lot. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It is a personal favorite item. It's probably not going to be that for everybody. You know, I know I did at one point in time, me and a friend were hanging out by my place and we ordered, and I let him try some of it, and he liked it, but he didn't like it nearly as much as I did. So that's kind of where I'm going with it. Overall, it's still a really nice rice dish. I don't think you're going to be upset with it or anything, but, you know, personal opinions. For me, it's the business, because I just love it. But 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there themselves a truly ham-fried rice-tastic rest of your life, because damn it, ham-fried rice is good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. But folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, do you have any personal dishes like I do with the ham-fried rice? Ones where you know that, like, you know that it's not, you know that it's probably not going to be considered as good as you like it by other people, but you don't care, and it's that fantastic. And, like, I have plenty of stuff like that, where it's like, I just like it, you know, I just, what the fuck ever, and I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. But yeah, this is just, you know, perfect opportunity for that, because it's like, I think it's amazing. So, but at the same time, it's like, I know not everybody's gonna dig it. Anyway, hit me up in the comments. Bye!